Say this for a dyer. A lot to explore down there. I don't know what I could find. This is it. Location of the coordinates I scanned from the spire. A workshop underneath a dead Horus Titan. Just the kind of place Silence would slink away to. But what was he doing here? That device is blinking. I guess Silence wants me to check it out.
Aloy, consider this message a beacon to help guide you out of the fog of ignorance. Using explosives, I've detached the processing orb from the Titan overhead, a perfect cage for our mutual friend, Hades, in order to render it cooperative. Tell her what we've discussed about the mysterious signal that gave you life.
Signal awaited for me. Signal was received for 7.22 years and ceased. Cannot compromise. Gaia reboot. But entities will still fail.
Back to that, are you? Perhaps you need a reminder that you have failed. So you see, Aloy, Gaia can be safely rebooted. As for where to find a backup, well, you'll need to trot along after me to find out.
He thinks he's got it all figured out. Bastard. But I guess there's only one way to find out where he moved the orb. Might be worth looking around more first.
Poor Hades. So cramped in there. No room to think. You can't even speak. Now the processing orb of a Titan, on the other hand, well, you're used to that. But once I load you on that, you'll be so much more comfortable. Until interrogations begin anyway.
It's some kind of log. Most of it's redacted. It looks like Silence put a lot of work into forcing Hades to talk. I better see where this trail leads.
Hey, how's it going? Oh, that's cool. I actually really enjoyed the first one, so hopefully the second one will be good.
The signal's coming from somewhere below ground.
Yeah, that's pretty much how I went to see it. My nieces really liked the movie, so I ended up seeing it, and I surprisingly enjoyed it. I mean, it's not super deep or anything, but it's a fun movie if you enjoy the characters or whatever.
A merchant.
Oh there!
Didn't
What's
expect to see
Honora
anyone
doing this
else
far
out here.
west? Ah,
Maybe
no matter,
daily
no
supply.
matter. I can get you stocked up for the wilds if you need.
Can you? Yeah. Grew up with both, so I don't have a preference. But I could see how the movie might not be enjoyable if you're not like super familiar or into the characters. Because it does lean kind of heavy on nostalgia.
Looks like the trail goes into the hillside. Ruin. Okay. Let's see where this goes. I guess Silence used that machine to haul his prize. That must be the orb Silence stuck Hades in. And the door. Looks like a Pharaoh facility. Or a Zero Dawn.
Yeah. It's not my most favorite movie ever, but I was surprised how much I enjoyed it.
Better take a look at that orb first.
But, like, I watched it with zero expectations.
Better take a look at that orb first.
Especially since when I grew up, the Mario movie was that live action one.
Come on, Hades. You still in there? Hades? Is that you?
System threat detected.
You don't look so good.
You are the Aloy. Come to destroy me.
Yes. Permanently this time. Even like this, you're a threat to Gaia. Once I resurrect her.
So you have not yet secured Gaia.
I haven't seen the Sonic movies. I should try watching one.
Gaia is dead. Earth
It'd be interesting, but I don't know how well Streets of Rage would do.
I have won.
Like, usually for video game movies that do really well, they have to be super popular. And I think Streets of Rage is more niche than, say, like Sonic or Mario. I mean, it's a well-known franchise, but not to that extent. I don't feel anyway.
Silence asked you where to find a backup of Gaia.
Data error. Memory structures disintegrate.
Right. Because that would have been easy. What did Silence do to you, Hades? It's like you've been hollowed out.
Silence interrogated me.
And what did you tell him?
Data error. Memory structures disintegrate.
You don't remember any of it?
I remember you.
What, like...
Honestly, don't know much about the game's lore. I just really like playing the games.
That's not
And I mostly just play the 2D ones. I remember not liking the cartoon as much as a kid, but I think it's because I didn't like that Sonic talked. I kind of liked like in the Sega Genesis game, where he just looked angry all the time and didn't say anything. I kind of remember when the first time I played Mario 64, I actually couldn't stand it when he was vocal. I wasn't expecting him to talk, or maybe his voice was so different than the cartoon it threw me off.
Do you know where Silence went?
No, he departed 12.8 days ago. Perhaps Beta era behavior prediction structures disintegrated.
So you don't know anything more than I do. Great. Do you know why Silence dragged you to these ruins?
Silence intended you find me here.
Obviously. But why? What was this place?
Location is where data era memory structures disintegrate. My deathbed, he called it my grave.
But you... I guess I'll find out when I go inside. When the mysterious signal transformed you, it made Gaia's other subordinate functions conscious too. You escaped when Gaia destroyed herself, but so did they. Where did they go?
Each function migrated to coordinates based on data era memory structures disintegrated.
Bunch of crazed AIs, scattered who knows where, doing who knows what. Hephaestus kills thousands every year with the combat machines it keeps making. And you nearly ended the world. 7 more functions out there, cooking up trouble. It's not a happy thought.
You are unhappy. Good.
Anyone ever tell you you've got a great personality, Hades?
Sarcasm detected.
Yeah, didn't think so.
Yeah. I know some people are really hardcore into the Sonic lore. Often people share it with me whenever I stream Sonic games. Had no idea there was so much Sonic lore.
Silence questioned you about the mysterious signal. The one that woke you, gave you consciousness. Who sent it?
Signal transmitted by masters.
And who are they?
Masters hook me to destroy earthly life.
Who would want that?
Data era memory structures disintegrated.
Enough. It's time to finish this.
Does Aloy still think she can restore Gaia? Save life on Earth?
Yeah, Aloy does.
Then you are
Yeah, I only know the basic outline just from the games that I played. I think that's enough for me.
What would you know, Hades? Twice you tried to destroy life on Earth, and twice you failed. The only extinction you ever brought about is your own.
Remember growing up, I had a friend that used to get like the Sonic Archie comics. I don't know if they count as the lore.
three tossers. Hades.
I didn't really get into them.
What? You remember this?
Yes. Data
But it's cool that people are enthusiastic about things that they like.
spheres aborted in years 25421612168.
I do enjoy the games, and they're part of the reason why they
It's what
keep
you were
making them.
designed to do.
Sphere is version 5. There will be no version 6.
There won't need to be. I'm saving this one.
Master override armed. To activate, state name and rank.
Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Bridging extinction protocol.
Yeah, I remember seeing those games. I wish I would have picked the one up I saw at the time.
Aloy, I see you've dealt with
Never got
Hades.
to play them. They look cool though.
Think maybe you can stay dead this time?
It will.
I'm not particularly good at that type of game, but I really like the art style and how the graphics look typically
As
in
in,
those
since
types
I
of
did what
games.
you could never do, and extracted all of Hades' priceless knowledge, you can trust that I was willing to actually let you destroy it this time.
So back to holograms instead of face-to-face? What, afraid I'd stab you or something?
There's a reason
And using the same spyware. I see, so all those times I called, you could have just answered? But I guess you just prefer to go on spying all this time.
My world stopped revolving around you months ago, Aloy. I've had work to do. Countless hours of research, as demanding and time-intensive as it has been critical to the fate of this planet.
Right, of course. You're just trying to save the world too.
That's right. The difference, of course, is that unlike you, I've produced results.
Did you find a backup of Gaia or not?
Probably not. But it sounds cool. I should look more into it.
Voila. Why do you think I summoned you here? Behind that gene-locked hatch lie the ruins of the
Because even if I want to know what happens, like, I don't know who else will watch this.
A testing process that ran hundreds of trials, each of them using a backup of Gaia.
Hades told you this?
It took some convincing, but yes. So, are you ready to go get what you've been searching for the last 6 months? Or are you just going to stand there with your mouth open?
Just to confirm, Hades said that there are backups of Gaia in there.
Yes. Or were anyway. 1,000 years ago.
Backups that didn't get purged when Ted Farrow wiped every copy of Apollo.
Correct. According to Hades, this facility could not be accessed by remote signal. Not even Ted Farrow could touch the data here.
Backups. Data complete, Gaia and her subordinate functions. Everything needed to reboot the system. Restore control over the terraforming system, save life on Earth. And there.
So Hades said. So what are you waiting for?
You mentioned you've been busy.
Exceptionally busy.
But not so busy you couldn't teach Tanakh the rebels to override machines, ride them as mounts.
Aloy, the only issue you should be concerned about is obtaining a Gaia backup. Perhaps if you focused more, you might actually see results.
That's not exactly a denial, Silence.
Take it any way you want.
Yeah, I think it's one of their more profitable franchises now. I'm not sure how well that multiplayer Horizon Zero Dawn game will do, though. Like, the graphics look like something more like from Fortnite or whatever. And I feel like Horizon's visual style is part of the game's identity. So I think it's kind of weird that they changed up the style. They lean too hard on these multiplayer games as a service games.
Did Hades reveal the source of the mysterious signal? The one that woke it, tried to destroy life on Earth?
Yes, it did.
Looks like it's made for a younger audience. Maybe that's why they changed the art style.
First things
Maybe
first,
it'll do
Aloy.
well with kids.
Last I checked, you still had a super-intelligent AI named Gaia to reboot.
Yeah. The same Gaia who had to destroy
I'm
herself
surprised the
20 years
Lego
ago
game
because
was
of the
fairly
signal?
decent, and they actually tried some new things.
Years ago.
Like it's actually like a normal game. You can't die an infinite amount of times
Even if it
without
did,
going to a checkpoint. Like the other Lego games, just respawn you instantly.
Take effect. Delete Hades from any backup you reboot, and Guy is safe. Now stop wasting time. Go get a backup.
All right. I'll search the facility for a Gaia backup. But just to be clear, Silence, if this ends up being another one of your tricks...
It's a gene lock.
After playing Astrobot, I forgot about all these franchises Sony had. There's probably a lot of profitable franchises
Trick me
they could
again,
make games
Silence.
for and make a lot of
Next
money.
conversation will be face to face. Though you won't have much to say on account of my spear being buried in your throat.
Aloy, thanks to me, everything you desired, everything you've been fumbling about, unable to achieve for 6 months, is now within your grasp. Now, I know you didn't learn much about manners growing up a Nora outcast.
I think this game's getting a TV show as well, like God of War and The Last of Us.
Thank you, and I say, you're welcome.
So yeah, it probably prints money if they're willing to do that.
Hold for identiscan. Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized.
I remember when they came out with the Uncharted movie, but it was a little too late.
Please step inside.
There weren't any Uncharted games coming out at the time.
I think we're in luck.
And luck? The door is completely messed up.
Obviously. But despite the malfunction, you can still get through. If you'll be patient for a while longer. See those crystals there? The Osram core.
Yeah, they're not the only ones though.
They're combustible.
It's just an infinite way to like get money, but
Through a door like that.
it doesn't make the best gaming experience, at least for the kind of games I look to play.
Exactly. It will only work with an igniter. I'm sending you the schematics now. To build it, you'll need some machine parts and the oil from a kindleweed plant. That only grows underwater, but you should be able to find some at the nearby lake. The parts are more complicated. You'll need a spark coil from within a Leap Lasher's power cell. Remove the power cell before you kill the machine, or else it'll break.
Got it. Well, I already have some deep water kindleweed. Just need to get...
Yeah, I don't know why they did that. Such a stupid thing, because they didn't even remaster the game. They like did really good remakes that were still faithful, like the Shadow of Colossus game. I mean, the Metal Gear Master Collection still uses their work. Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking. I think they made them start working on a God of War like game that was supposed to be online. I'm sure they wanted to work on their own IP. I heard they were trying to. I don't know if it was that God of War game. That wouldn't be the first game I would want to work on.
Those machines should have the parts I need for the igniter.
I remember when they tried a multiplayer component with God of War Ascension and it didn't turn out too well.
Okay, now where's its power cell? That's what built for leaving.
Yeah, I don't even understand their reasoning. There's probably other studios. I mean, I don't want anyone to lose their job, but I feel like there's other studios they could have cut back on. Naughty Dog spends so much money on stuff. Like, why are they taking like so many years to make a game? Work on smaller projects. Work on the bigger project in between things. Crazy how like studios are only releasing like one game per generation now.
Okay, got the parts for the igniter.
I also understand like games are way more detailed, but
The entrance to the facility.
man, the amount of money they dump on some of these games, and then you see other games that are done on like such smaller budgets that I feel like are almost as good, maybe not as polished visually, but good gameplay wise. Yeah. It's like they can waste money or take forever to do stuff, but other studios aren't allowed. I mean, I do feel like they do deserve some respect. But man, like Intergalactic, for example, not even going to come out on PlayStation 5. They're basically already saying it's not coming out next year. It said they work on that Last of Us remake, but really a different studio did. Yeah, and The Last of Us in that same generation. The one before that. Like you had 3 Jack and Daxter games, a racing game. I will say Insomniac does a pretty good job of putting out games, even if they're super large and like high profile. And I feel like Insomniac puts out the kind of quality that Naughty Dog does. I hope that Wolverine game is going to be good. I mean, Insomniac's making it. Why wouldn't it be? I'm actually looking forward to another Ratchet and Clank game. That was like the first game I bought when I got a PlayStation 5. Crafting complete. Just like that thing that hooks up to a propane grill.
Should be able
And
to
you
use
push
this
the
to put out
button.
that fire gleam now.
Indeed. A useful combination. It's how I detached the processing orb from the horse in the first place.
Great.
There you are. I miss you. Alright. Maneuver around. I guess I had some of the parts on me. Yeah. I know why, but it's just like, is it necessary?
I'd step back if I were you.
It just seems almost like diminishing returns compared to other games.
I think I'm in.
I wish they could like outsource sequels to other studios
Now that I have this igniter,
that just play it like safe and make like safe sequels while they work on other stuff. I think this generation, I mean, it's appreciated But if it's going to take that much time, like this generation, I think they need as many exclusives as possible. Especially with how much systems cost now, you really need a reason.
This whole place is flooded. And there's another gene-locked door on the other side. But that's where any Gaia backups would have been stored.
So maybe having like several smaller scale, really good exclusives might be a better strategy. I don't know.
This is familiar. Making my way through ancient, crumbling ruins while you spy on me through my focus.
Stop waxing nostalgic and concentrate on finding a backup.
Which way are we supposed to go? I'm guessing that way, maybe. I didn't do something right. Yeah, I don't have that kind of oxygen to explore. Yeah, that's because I forgot what PlayStation 3 graphics are like at sub 20 frames per second games. How do I know this? Because I streamed PlayStation 3 games not too long ago, and it was shocking. I was like, how was I able to play this? I think the PS4 is when we finally started getting stable frame rates. I didn't realize it at the time, but like, it was less on the 360, but still apparent. Like the PlayStation 3 360 generation, man, games are in terrible. Sometimes you don't know how good you have it until you go backwards. It was like playing a Metal Gear Solid 4 and the frame rate was fluctuating from 60 to 30 to below that, and I'm like, I hope they fix that problem with the Master Collection, even if it stays at 30. I'd love for them to like do some more remasters, like for instance the MotorStorm games. I would love to replay those remastered. No loading times, that'd be great. Run at 60 frames per second. I really like MotorStorm Apocalypse. I loved how like the levels changed during the earthquake. Also, I'm sure a lot of people would love to replay the Infamous games and not stream them on PlayStation service, because there is somewhat of input lag with that. Plus, it'd be nice to have a more optimized versions of those games. Yeah, I don't think people realize like how games perform unless they go back. And sometimes when people go back, they go back on PC, and that's a whole different world because the PC versions, of course, ran better, especially now as things have gotten patched and hardware has gotten better. Of course, it's got to run well if you revisit those games, but not on the old systems. There's still really good games stuck on that generation, but yeah, most of the games aren't optimized very well. I hope this is the right way. Just scared to jump in the water. How do I get up there? Because do I jump? That seems kind of far. Can I climb on this? I have like a little grappling hook thing, but I forgot how to use it because it's been a long time since I played this. Not a long time, but a few months, which is a long time for me because I probably played like 10 games since then. Yeah, you adjust though if you really want to play the game.
Blaster might come in handy
And
here.
30 is not the worst thing ever. Like oh good, it's actually showing me what to do. 'Cause I forgot. It's not the worst thing ever if it's a smooth 30.
It's not hooking onto that.
Alright, we just tap X twice, that's how it works. Simple enough. Just had to pull that thing off. Okay, this area has to have a purpose. What do we have to climb now? Maybe I gotta go over there.
This'll break my fall.
It'll look like something she could grab onto. Yes, I was wrong. Wonder if any of those rusty guns still work. I'm assuming that's what they are. They're kind of deformed. It'd be cool if they were actually the guns from Killzone, since it's the same developer. Yeah, that's what made me think about it. But I don't know the model well enough to like definitely say that's what it is. Would that be a cool little Easter egg if they were? That's another game I think that would look really cool remastered. The whole trilogy, really, especially, I think they would need to redo the graphics for the first game. The first game I don't think holds up well. That's just my opinion, though. Like, I remember having the collection on PlayStation 3. I definitely felt like that was the weakest one. I was supposed to be the Halo killer on PlayStation 2 back in the day.
Might be a good idea to drop that ladder.
Yeah. Probably wise. Yeah, they would have. They did amazing stuff on PS4
Door's locked.
and even PlayStation 3.
There's some kind of device next to it.
I know some people think you can just copy and paste, but they did so many quality of life improvements as well as like Easter egg stuff, like promotional materials, stuff like that. Kind of like how Digital Eclipse does it, and as well as limited run with certain things. This is another one, Night Dive Studios. Like, those studios are important for game preservation. And I think quality of life stuff helps with like people who might not be used to that type of game. It makes it easier for them. Maybe just have a mode that's like classic mode for like people who want to have the old school feeling. Blue Point was really good at stuff like that.
Good. That did it.
I was playing it for that reason alone, GB. Nice. Which one? What are you having tonight? Anything fancy? Yeah. I probably wasn't their choice either. They just want people who wanted to play like the Uncharted 4 version of multiplayer. But yeah, that was really good. I really appreciated how they transferred over all the like the movement and everything to Uncharted 1. It really needed it.
What's above me?
I got something good since you mentioned it. Hopefully it's a battery of some type. Yeah, they did a really good job. I can't really think of any games they worked on that were like lacking in any way. I always felt like they went above and beyond. They would have definitely been the studio I would want to hire if I needed like one of my games remastered. Um, I feel like I might regret dropping down, but what the heck? Hologram umbrella.
What was this room for? Looks like there is
Autopsies.
another console that needs power.
What else is new? How do I get up there? Do I gotta use these blocks? Oh yeah, I've heard of those people too. Just play the old ones if they like it, you know? I don't get it. Granted, I feel like for game preservation, both versions should be available. But I'll be honest with you, I thought the art direction was way better. And I played the original one on PlayStation 3. And I remember going to the store and getting Shadow of the Colossus for PlayStation 2 because I couldn't wait to play it. And I think they kept the integrity of the art style in the game despite it being more detailed. What art style are they speaking of? Like a low polygon count? Gamers, the most unsatisfied group of people I've ever seen on the internet. Anybody call for a battery? I got one. Yeah.
Good use of this.
People like to complain just to complain. Like I've been saying, like when GTA 6 comes out, even if it's like a really, really good game, people are going to say it's awful. Just, not everyone, but even if it's really good, I think a lot of people are going to say it sucks just because it's popular. That's just how people are. Good old Lemmings mentality. Like here, one bad take and some people just follow it. I don't know why. I don't know what you gain from it. Yeah, it was a good game, but even when it was new, people complained about that one. Like every game people complain about now was probably popular at one point, and people loved it. It's just fashionable to hate things that are popular. It's very high school.
Elizabeth. And Travis Tate.
Ooh, boy! I tell you, Liz, what I
Just want
just done gonna
to kick that
make
dude in
you
the head for having that ponytail.
I just imagine them far zenith rapscallions opening this fake guy we made for him. And I thought, what this really needs is a signature.
This isn't a prank, Travis.
I know.
Look like a
All
duck's
I
just
did was
sitting on
script
his
a
head.
couple of avatars. A little you, a little me. To deliver our message of doom, real personal-like.
Would you just send it?
Soon as it's done compiling, then you and me should celebrate. I brought party fixins, pizza rolls,
Party
absinthe,
fixins.
a couple of hacky sacks.
I'm heading back to Bryce as soon as this is done.
That's how it goes.
Color me
Cycle of life,
confounded, Liz.
circle of life, whatever you want to call it.
Someone like you, paragon, damn near saint, who love this world so damn much, but no one in it. I mean, have you ever even had a friend?
I've been a content creator for 16 years on this platform, so I've seen the rotation quite a few times.
Please?
It's just a shame it never stops or gets old.
Here it comes, far as Z-nuts.
Just keep being the best at what you do, Travis.
Always admire you from afar, Liz. It's where my mama's grave. And she was religious.
Travis was wrong. Elizabeth was trying to make sure life had a future. She cared about everyone.
I'm not so sure. The exceptional walk a path of solitude, Aloy.
Bring this heavy ass battery with me everywhere.
This console shut down.
Live with the security console. Okay, here I go. Security console examined. That thing's seen better days.
What do we have here?
Looks like stuff that came out of the portal from the poltergeist. Okay. Can I just throw this thing? No. Okay, how am I gonna get battery from point A to point B? Okay, I'm guessing I gotta power this. Got it.
Glide in?
Hologram umbrella activate. I still don't know how it works. Okay, are we gonna open or are we gonna figure out something? How does this work? Well, I don't think I'm getting through that door. Luckily, there's this thing up here. Do you have like any kind of block or something I can climb? Because that would be extraordinarily helpful. What are you making that took that long? Oh, mac and cheese. Yeah, that thing was probably a brick then. The thing is probably hard as a rocks. Because I think theirs has like a lot of liquidy cheese in it. Slow down the process. You're like talking, you're just watching like the meal just rotate on inside the door. Yeah, I don't know why people hate on boxed mac and cheese. I kind of like it sometimes better than baked macaroni and cheese. Probably not good for you, probably not real cheese, but dang it, I think it's delicious. You got a choice of the box mac. Do you prefer the one that's powder or the one that has like the liquid cheese in it? Oh yeah, so you like the powder one. That one's pretty good. That's what I grew up with, but now a lot of it's just liquid. I was like that Velveeta cheese in it. You ever get the cheddar popcorn that has like it seems like it's just macaroni and cheese mix. Yeah, it's kind of rich. I just stick with the butter, but I remember liking it as a kid. My grandma would get it sometimes. Yeah, it'd be orange. You could kind of smell the cheese from the microwave when it was popping. Yeah, Stouffer's doesn't make bad stuff from the meals that I have. I haven't had every single one they made. Maybe they have some weaker meals out there, but ones I've had have been pretty good. I mostly just had their meatloaf and lasagna. I think they had stuffed peppers. Those are alright. I used to work late shifts at the supermarket, so everything looked good. I try to pick out like something fancy from the freezer section. I often hit up Stouffer's. That or Marie calendars. I think Stouffer's is better if I had to choose.
There's another panel up there that I should be able to pull open.
Well, of
I'll have
course
to climb
there.
higher to reach it.
Of course we do. Why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we need to climb higher? Because lower wouldn't make any sense. Because that would be easy. Alright, so how do we get from point A to point B? What's the point of this thing? Just to grab onto? That's cool, I guess.
thing my polecaster can latch onto that from here. I'm gonna have to jump.
Oh, that wasn't stressful at all. I promise my heart didn't stop.
I can't make that jump. But
Yeah,
if I
but
glide...
you have that nerdy umbrella, though.
Is this easy?
Just like Mary Poppins. I saw some at the deli that were like $5. They were like gourmet hot dogs. They weren't on clearance either. I was surprised how cheap they were. I guess they're desperate. Maybe nobody was buying them at normal
Get to the door
price.
from here.
Yeah, because that's about how much regular hot dogs were. So I was surprised like the gourmet ones at the deli were so cheap. Maybe they're not going to carry their stuff anymore. But like I said, it didn't have clearance on it, but I guess it doesn't need to. Might make people think they're no longer any good. Oh, I hope I don't have to climb all the way back up this effing thing. Yeah. I thought Nathan, well, maybe they're cheaper where you are. Nathan's have always been like $7 around here. That's one of the reasons why I stopped eating hot dogs. There was more expensive. Ballpark was usually $5 or so. I don't know. Hot dogs are kind of expensive here, it sounds like. Yeah, I like Hebrew Nationals a lot. And Sabret. That sauce that Sabret has is pretty good. Yeah, I don't like the chicken and pork hot dogs. If I'm gonna eat hot dogs, I try to at least make sure they're fairly decent. I don't want crappy ones. They're not good for you, so I might as well go all out and have decent ones. I drop a ladder or something. Yeah, Oscar Mayer hot dogs just taste like Oscar Mayer. There's nothing quite that like tastes like a ballpark. Kind of tastes just like bologna. I don't know why Oscar Mayer's hot dogs. They just have a unique. I can't describe it. They're also kind of shaped like unique. They're kind of more pointy on it. I can't. It's just such a stupid thing to point out, but I always notice it. Let's go the other way. Yeah. I used to like to go to 7-Eleven and load that stuff up with condiments, but man, stop going because I get such bad heartburn afterwards. It wasn't worth it. Get like one of those spicy bites. Has so many condiments on it, you'd have to eat it with like a fork and knife. I don't think so. You seem to get like a lot of unique brands from both sides. Like you seem to get like a lot of like the East Coast stuff and then like I guess stuff they have in the Midwest. Yeah, I have Sabret. Yeah, Sabret, that's New York. They have hot dog trucks there. Nathan's is from Queens, I believe. They have that hot dog eating contest at like Coney Island. That's why Nathan's, if you ever went to Nathan, I don't know if you've ever been to Nathan's restaurant or where they existed, but like their main hot dog that they sell is called a Coney. Because I guess that's where they started, was Coney Island. Also, they got Papaya King in New York, but that's a brand I never see here. The Walmart we had a Nathan's in it, but it recently turned into a Dunkin' Donuts. Excuse me, a Dunkin'. Yeah, I think so. I know Chicago-style hot dogs are kind of popular. I haven't had any myself, but they look interesting with the poppy seed buns and everything. Oh yeah, now I definitely remember the McDowell's theme. I think you had like a picture of it or something. Good, I don't ever want to do that shit again. I had no idea like a burger joint like that would be popping. Or a hot dog place. What type of fries are they? Yeah, I imagine their burgers would probably be pretty good. The stringy one, like the curly flat fries. Oh. Those kind of sound like the fries like we had in school. They're like McDonald's fries, but a little bit thinner, it sounds like. Kind of like how old Burger King fries used to be. I actually like Burger King's old fries more than their newer ones. Burger King's old fries used to be like a really thin version of McDonald's.
I should be able to glide over.
I know, but I'm scared. Yeah. Yeah, that's really good, like when the side like complements like the main thing.
What's in here?
Well, I know now.
Another locked door. What's that console next to it?
That looks like the thing from Star Trek that heals you. The Next Generation.
Outside the noise dampening field? 150 decibels.
I don't want to upset any hardcore Star Trek fans up there.
You and me go back a ways. But I never saw you cheat no one. Why start with Far Zenith?
I was gonna tell you about it. They get a copy of Gaia, I get a spot on the Odyssey. But But I told him, I said, make it 2 spots, because I'm bringing my friend Trav.
Gosh, Hank. Sounds like the dampening field done slipped. You all right? No, I'm cool. Okay, got a personal field right here, see? Now, I know your ears ain't working so well just now.
Well, that sounds
But
cool.
see that text transcribing every word I say? Good. While I dial the music out there up to 170 decibels, how about you type in that transmit code?
Yeah, free marketing.
There you go. And that's all of it? Cool. Thank you, Hank. We're done. Security? Hank Shaw is ready for collection. No, he's still breathing. Might want to bring a spatula, though.
Could try my focus, see what it picks up.
I'm seeing chat that I don't see on the actual phone. Wonder if it's only doing top messages. I don't know why it keeps defaulting to top messages. That's why I'm missing stuff. Yeah, that seems like a cool place to cover. Oh, here it is. I know you wrote something about catch up. Yeah, you can't ask for a season before you try this stuff. You gotta at least try it first, GB, before you ask for catch up. That's funny that they said that, though. Yeah, some people get really mad if before you eat something they like see you put like salt or pepper on it or any kind of seasoning. People will get straight up angry sometimes.
Focus might find something I missed.
I remember I used to have a chef friend, and she's like, if I ever bake a cake and I see you put it in the microwave to warm it, like, we can't be friends anymore. Take this real seriously. And I just continued to microwave cake, and I just didn't share anything about it. Yeah. Some people take it seriously. At least they have pride in like their product and stuff. They're not like taking a little nibble at it like the president of McDonald's.
Looks like this is connected to the door. It needs a code to open.
And I don't know what it was because I didn't look.
Maybe my focus can help here.
Have a look around. Perhaps there's some data nearby that can help.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Where's this data that can help me? Is there a number hidden in here?
Maybe I should look around the room again. There's gotta be something that can help with that door.
Alright, so at least it's not far. Nine, 4, 9, 4. Eight, 9, 6. Oh, the cat just startled me. Just jumped right in front of me on the ottoman. Wasn't expecting that.
No, that's not it.
Yeah, sounds like a cool place.
Can my focus see anything?
I hope so. They're probably decent quality. Yeah, I think that's what Guar Bar uses. It definitely is a higher quality, like beef patty than what you'd get like at a regular place or a fast food place. What I mean when I say regular. Ooh, fancy. I'm not gonna lie, I do love a smash burger every once in a while when they're like stacked. They're pretty good. But yeah, sometimes like when they cook them up on an actual grill, it's better. Especially if they got the char on them.
My focus might see something.
It's so bright, I'm having trouble seeing what the things even are.
Blind guessing isn't going to get you anywhere.
Could look around with my focus.
Yeah, have to be like maybe a once or twice a year thing though. Even like with that burger that I got the other day, like once I have like my fix, I don't really get burgers that much. I don't really eat a lot of red meat anymore. Like I had to make dad. I used to have grilling duty because my mom didn't really eat meat. So she would sometimes like overcook the burgers or whatever. So often I would have grill duty because since I like burgers, I knew like how to cook them where he would like them. Plus, I preferred to cook them on the grill. She would cook them all right, like in the kitchen, but she was kind of afraid of the grill because my dad didn't have the igniter, the little red button that you push to create the spark for the propane grill. Like it eventually like went bad, and then like you had to like put a piece of paper in to light the propane. She was kind of afraid to do that. And I don't think she ever like did the charcoal. We had like one of those chimneys where you take like the charcoal on the top and then put like paper at the bottom and light it up. That actually works really well, and you don't have to use lighter fluid, which is nice. I hate it when people cook with lighter fluid and the food tastes like it because they don't let it cook off. Shit's gross.
Balls, dude. Balls, dude. How loud is it out there?
Outside the noise dampening field? 150 decibels?
Well, I guess we got privacy. What's the hap, Trav?
You and me go back a ways. But I never saw you cheat no one. Why start with Far Zenith?
I was gonna tell you about it. They get a copy of Gaia, I get a spot on the Odyssey. But I told them, I said, make it 2 spots, because I'm bringing my friend Trav.
Gosh, Hank. Sounds like the dampening field done slipped. You all right?
Sounds like he's been better.
I'm cool. Okay, got a personal field right here, see? Now, I know your ears ain't working so well just now. But see that text transcribing every word I say? Good. While I dial the music out there up to 170 decibels, how about you type in that transmit code? There you go. And that's all of it? Cool. Thank you, Hank. We're done. Security? Hank Shaw is ready for collection. No, he's still breathing. Might want to bring a spatula, though.
Maybe try my focus. Data here. From Travis Tate. This place turned out a lot of malware before Zero Dawn took over. And one of them has a number. There we go.
I'm sure this is stable.
The deal's off, Tilda. Zero Dawn got its ectogenic chambers. Far Zenith needs the Apollo database. There's no reason this incident...
You tried to steal Gaia.
I had nothing to do with it. And you punished those responsible.
Getting close.
Your logic bomb has them scrambling to restore vital systems.
I'm really supposed to believe that you knew nothing about this?
Please, Liz. Humanity's chances are slim as is. You may not approve of our plan. But what if we're the only ones to survive? Don't you want us to have Apollo to remember our common past and our mistakes? I'm begging you.
Fine. You'll get your copy of Apollo.
Thank you. Let's speak again before...
Goodbye, Tilda. Time to let go.
Elizabeth sounded sad at the end. I think this was personal.
Indeed.
What do I feel like I still can't make this?
Compile complete. Data file, Baron Promise, ready for transmission.
Okay, so much for the flooded maze.
Hold for identiscan. Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Soda. Please step inside.
Alright, fog machine activated.
That thing is huge. It looks like the power's off, except for that console. It's damp in here, too. Hope the water hasn't corroded anything I need.
Let the backup. Start.
Genetic profile confirmed. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. Do you wish to activate Recluse Spider?
I do.
Activating.
Okay, powering it up. That doesn't sound good.
It appears to be unstable and very heavy. Be careful.
At least I've got power. And there's data here. Looks like this recluse spider thing is a testing apparatus for Gaia and Hades. I better take a look at that access panel.
Yes, get to it.
Okay. I think those circular pods are repositories. One loaded with Hades backups, the other with Gaia.
What are you waiting for?
Hades is down, but the Gaia repository is stuck.
So unstick it.
I need to detach the cable from the arms coupling. Yeah, well, now that it's down, I should be able to access that pod. Got one. Two, in fact.
I was starting to get worried.
Data footprint low. 90% memory free.
That can't be right. Gaia was a vast superintelligence. We barely expected it. No subordinate functions.
It's not a full backup.
No. More like a seed from which Gaia's mind could grow if it had sub-functions with which to form a heuristic matrix.
So it's useless?
I'm afraid so. Without sub-functions.
Gah!
Aloy, you've done all you could.
For what? Nothing?
Maybe saving the world is too big a task for any one person. Even you.
Wait. It's useless without sub-functions, but there are sub-functions. Out there.
The original ones. Scattered to the winds when Gaia blew herself up. They could be anywhere. You can't find them in time. Even if you did, the mysterious signal mutated them just like Hades. You have no idea.
But I do. A good one. If it works.
It was with her. You found Minerva, but it won't connect.
It's close. Mountains west of Plainsong. Close enough for me to go get it. I was hoping to find all the sub-functions, but one's enough to get started, right?
It is. Recover Minerva. One could use it to launch Gaia's heuristic matrix.
When she's conscious, she helps me find the other sub-functions. I go gather them.
And rebuild her piece by piece. Very clever.
Still think I can't save the world on my own?
Yes, well, about that.
Alert! Intruders! Alert!
Aloy, I need you to listen closely. These intruders want the same thing you do. Gaia reborn. It's why they're here.
Friends of yours?
No. They don't know me. The data pulse I transmitted indicated that a Gaia backup could be recovered here was anonymous. Now, they're very powerful, but they won't harm you. Not when they see who you are, what you are. A clone of Elizabeth Sobek, a genetic key with which they can reboot Gaia and rebuild the system. They need you.
I warned you, Silence.
For once, Aloy, submit to the inevitable. Open the hatch.
First I rebuild Gaia, save life on Earth, then I track you down and end yours!
I'm trying to help you here.
Try spying on me with that. There. New focus, spyware free. Okay. Think. I don't care how powerful they are. The only thing that can open that hatch is me. Question is, can I find another way out? There's a current in the water. Not much, but maybe it's a way out.
Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobak. Please step inside.
Looks promising. Beta. Do we have it? Fantastic. Did the pulse originate here?
Has someone...
Something wrong?
Shit!
Spectres, Beta! Well, any idea what the hell a clone of Elizabeth Sobek is doing here?
Maybe Gaia made one. When it destroyed itself, a Hail Mary to repair the system.
Don't like the sound of that. Nah, don't like it. Don't want it.
But the
Nope. One's enough trouble. Eric.
Yeah?
Care to do a little downsizing?
Sure.
What if she sent the pulse?
Then that was foolish of her. But we got what we came for. So let's put it to use.
I snap a lot of necks in VR. But that certain tremor as life fades from the eyes. Ooh, no hollow quite gets it.
Keep flapping your mouth. It makes a nice target.
You actually think that primitive crap you got there can hurt me? This is gonna be fun.
I'm not hurting him. He's too close. I won't make it.
I've been looking forward.
Now I can break the couplings holding the thing up.
This kills off. That's not gonna help you, girl. Reckon that thing ain't gonna help, girl. Come on. Come at me.
Gotta cut him.
Gonna enjoy watching the life drain out of you.
Oh, that helps.
I gotta tell you, this is fun!
This thing's got a few couplings holding it up. I need to cut them all. Oh! Two more couplings on the stem.
Like me! Not that dumb
Just one more.
kill you!
Better than letting you have all the fun.
God damn it! What was that? Me killing what you wanted dead. What the hell did you think? The platform collapsed, body went with it. Since when don't you get what you want, huh? Spectres, search.
I gotta find a way out of here. There's a current. Might be a way under this. Shit! Looks like some kind of power room. Currents lead here. Promising.
It's okay. I'm here.
I've got it.
Hey, easy. Easy there. Hey. It's right here. The way you were clutching it when I found you, I knew it was important.
Where are we?
An outpost of the Utaru tribe. Not far from where you fell.
How long?
2 days. Aloy,
There's no time. I found something. In the mountains
west of Plain Song. Yeah. Kept muttering it while I carried you. Look, Aloy, whatever it is that you found, you're in no shape to...
I will crawl, if I have to.
Okay, fine. But before you do that, there's someone you should talk to. An Utaru named Zoe. And she told me there's been trouble in those mountains. A cave spitting out deadly machines. Can't be a coincidence, right?
Why do we need her? Let's head for the cave.
It's in Utaru territory. Her territory. She can help us. You'll see.
Fine. Let's go see this marvelous Zoe then.
As verdant limbs wither, roots rot in snow, still the seed rises as certain as stone.
Zoe?
She should be in bed.
Aloy doesn't really do should.
You're so right. Varl said I should talk to you. About the machines. In the mountains west of Plain Song.
I am a grave singer. My place is here. We can talk once you've healed.
What's wrong with it?
Her. Her name is Ray, not it. She's one of our land gods. And she's dying.
But not just dying. She's suffering.
Her condition is not your concern.
So, if anyone can help, it's Aloy.
May I? So what I'm about to do might look bad, but it will help. Spear. I still need to talk.
Of course. But this way.
The mountains. West of Plain Song. There trouble out there?
The Utaru have trouble everywhere. Our fields blighted, our settlements abandoned. But the cave in the mountains is the worst of it. It is a sacred place. Fa, another of our land gods, went inside weeks ago, but she hasn't emerged. Killer machines pour out instead, threatening to overwhelm us. It's never happened before.
Wouldn't be your first sacred cave.
You said the tribe has trouble with its fields and settlements.
Yes. Whereas once the land gods harvested endless bounty from the fields, now they sow a poisonous blight. War brews among the Tenakth, so their rebels prowl our outskirts. And the machines grow ever more aggressive, hemming us in, forcing us to desert distant villages. Now they're even coming out of our sacred cave. Many in the tribe fear our days are dwindling.
I wish I could tell you it was better everywhere else.
Not that we're gonna lose hope.
Ray and other machines like her, you call them gods?
Land gods, yes. For generations, they provided for us, seeding and harvesting the fields of Plainsong. Food for all. A miracle of endless bounty.
A farm, run by machines.
More than a farm. A blessed land, providing sustenance for my people. Until the derangement.
So what happened to the land gods after the derangement?
They faltered, year by year. Once they were peaceful. Now they turn on us when we approach, even attack us. They'd always enriched the soil, but for several seasons they've glutted it endlessly with mulch. The fields have turned fetid. A blight that keeps spreading, even beyond our lands. We used to have food for all. Now we barely have enough to feed our children.
Must be over-fertilization. Spread by spores, maybe?
I don't know. That's not even the end of it. Each land god used to visit the sacred cave once a year, but no longer. Without the rituals of renewal, they've fallen apart. Like Ray. They're dying. And my tribe with them.
So the cave is sacred because machines like Ray, and the one you call Fa, go inside?
Yes. Before the derangement, each land god left the fields and made a pilgrimage to the cave. Always in the same order. Doe first, then Ray, then me, and so on. Spattered with soil from their labors. Each reappeared 2 days later, shining anew. Without so much as a scratch. All soil and ornaments of worship washed away. The tribe celebrated each return as one of the 8 hallowed festivals of our calendar.
But the derangement changed the cycle.
Yes, or so we thought. Over time, the land gods stopped the ritual, becoming crazed and brittle. But 3 weeks ago, Fa trudged inside. The entire tribe lifted their voices in song, praying that the cycle had begun again. Fa has not emerged. What has are machines built to kill?
Are machines being made inside? Like in a cauldron?
Sounds like it. But the way these land gods come and go, it's not like anything I've seen before. You called yourself a grave singer. What does that mean?
To all living things, an end must come. It is my task to ease the passage. I try to bring comfort and sing of the renewal that death sows the way for. But I never thought I would have to sing for one of our land gods. I don't even know if Ray heard me. What you did soothed her more than I ever could.
It's not your fault, Saul. And without the second sight, there's nothing more you could have done.
Thanks for taking us in.
Varl's the one that carried you across the wilds.
I doubt anyone else here would have let us in. Or stayed by my side to make sure Aloy was comfortable. We were lucky to find you.
I could say the same thing.
Sounds like you two have been spending a lot of time together.
I wish it hadn't taken an injury to make that happen. I hope you feel better. And soon.
I need to get into their cave.
What? No one does that.
Well, it's time to make an exception.
It belongs to the land gods.
Look, so there is something inside there. Something that could solve problems all over the world. The storms, the derangement. Maybe even your broken land gods.
What could possibly do all that?
A spirit?
Yeah. Something like that.
I could journey back to Plainsong. Assemble the chorus. Tell how you soothed Ray. Ask their permission to go inside.
Great. I'll get my things.
She needs rest.
You don't have to tell me.
I'm fine.
Assembling the chorus will take time. Heal first, then join me.
Fine. Bed rest. I got it.
She does not need you to help her heal. You could come with me to Plainsong. Lend your voice to mine as I try to persuade the chorus. It might help her cause.
I'd like to. But I'm afraid she might run off.
Really? Very well. Later then.
Zoe, wait. It's not, that I don't want to go with you. It's just that I...
Is that what you were trying to say?
Yes?
Then I look forward to more conversation.
Yeah. Me too. You're supposed to be resting.
Laurel. You should go with her. I'll get better on my own.
You trying to get rid of me so you can...
No. Not this time. I'll meet up with you in Plainsong when I'm ready.
You sure about this?
Yes. Go. Get out of here.
Okay. So, wait.
Who are they? Okay, all healed up.
First that Karja huntress. Now this
The dangers of the hunt require
So
quality
Ray.
gear.
Somehow it's docile. Part of its programming, maybe? I need to meet Varl and Zoe in Plainsong. Ask the chorus if we can go into their sacred cave. Minerva should be inside. If I can get it, I can reboot Gaia. And then maybe we can figure out who those strangers in the proving lab were. But first, I might want to explore a little. See what I can find in this area.
Okay, I'm going to stop here for now. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hopefully, I'll talk to you on the next one. Take care. Bye.